Hello and welcome to Mark and Kelly's Trips, Tips and Things. If you like our channel, please subscribe. It always helps us and we really appreciate your support. It helps us make new videos. Anyway, today we are in Brussels. We are back in Belgium and we are staying at the Radisson Blu. So, I'm going to show you around the bog standard Radisson Blu room as you would get here in the hotel, and I shall just show you around. So, Kelly is here she is, and this is the room. But before we go into the main room here, I'm just going to show you what happens when you go through the front door. Now we did notice this, you have a drawer, but this is one drawer between the two of us. So that's what you're going to do if you're going to share. There is, I suppose you could put clothes at the bottom there. You have your wardrobe. Again, let me just open here. So we've got ironing board, iron. They do a laundry service. I'll just grab this. So just to give you an idea of prices, if I can zoom in there. So jacket €10, waistcoat €10, and so on and so forth. So if you were to use the laundry service there. Anyway, like I say, pretty much a medium size wardrobe there you can use. I'm just going to move into the bathroom. So as I said, we've just arrived here. Now it's a pretty small bathroom, but you do get, you know, your standard sink, mirror, shaving mirror, body wash, body lotion, shampoo, as you would do. There's a conditioner there, shower cap, soap which I've just opened. I put the towel here, this wasn't here when I came in. The towels are, there's a bath, so you've got obviously the toilet there. Some art deco on the wall, mannequin piece. And then this is the shower. I do like that picture they've got there. So we've obviously not used the shower, so obviously all your towels will be up here. They do have the shower. So it is a shower. You can have the overhead, or you can have your shower head there and the bath. And then if I come around here, this does move. So this is the actual shower door here, which is actually see-through, but that you can come in and out of it that way. But as you can see, I'm standing here, there's a toilet, bath, door, sink. So it's a very small bathroom, but it's actually okay. Now, one thing I did notice as we came in is it smells incredibly new in here. And I think they've probably just done the flooring because it is very, very new, that new woody smell. Here we are. So this is the fridge. Now, one thing I need to show you is in the standard room, you don't get much. You do get your kettle. You will get obviously your ice bucket, which you can fill down the corridor. There is an ice machine. No teas or coffees. We are told if you upgrade to a superior room, you will get a coffee machine, but not here in the standard room. However, you do get coffee cups, your coffees, teas, sugars, all in here. So you will have that. You've got bottle opener if you want to have a bottle of something. Safe. The fridge. Now again, in the standard room, look, you've only got 2 drinks, 2 waters if you want those. There's no other drinks in here. So even if you wanted to purchase something in the minibar, there's nothing to purchase in there. So just be wary that if you do have a standard room, mirror, full-length mirror, television, and then you've got this little sort of seat there which we just bunged our suitcases on. You do have a desk there if you are here to work or you just want to do something on it. What is good about this room is that there are plenty of plug sockets. You do have your plug sockets and you do have your connectors here for your charging unit. So we always bring lots of plugs because we've got lots of charging units, but this helps you because you can just plug your charging units into here, and obviously your adapter plugs, because we're from the UK, we need to get an adapter into here. There we are. I like this little picture here. This is actually of the old stock exchange, which is in central Brussels. There we are, going around. There's Kelly sitting on the chair. The bed, double bed. There's a nice little picture of a woman swinging on a cloud. Yeah. So again, you've got a phone, night lights here. Again, there's more sockets here if you want to. And again, charging units here, which is quite handy if you want to charge any of your devices when you're in bed. Lamp. Moving around. And this again is on either side. So you do have your side light. Again, your charging sockets. And your adapter units here. Turn the lights on, off. So you can turn all the lights on, which is handy, from your bedside. So if you've left the light on, you have to get up and then turn it off. You can actually turn them from your side. Right. I'll show you the television. So it's quite, I mean, like I said, it's a very newish room. You can tell that from the smell. But again, it's a relatively small room. And here we are, view outside. So we are actually staying at the front of the hotel. So this is the view. So it's just off the street at the front. So the Radisson is not too far. Probably I'd say about a 10-minute walk from the Grand Place. So we are pretty much central.
Yeah, we are. I've got a few little bugbears.
Oh, go on. What's your bugbears?
The room. So when we stayed, normally in hotels, not all hotels, but normally in hotels, when you book a room, if they have room, when I worked in hotels anyway, the policy was you upgrade them. So if they've got room and you've booked a standard, they book you in a superior and whatnot, and everybody goes up one grade. Now, the room, as Mark says, the room is fairly new. They've refurbished something. For me, it's slightly off-putting to come into a room and it smells of, you know, whether it's paint or turpentine or whatever it is. It can be a little bit off-putting to some people because that can aggravate stuff. Luckily, I don't have any allergies or anything, so it doesn't aggravate me. But it's still slightly off-putting, I think, when you come into a brand new room. Don't get me wrong, I like new rooms. Everybody likes new rooms. Just sometimes the smell when you just newly refurbished a room. My biggest bugbear, I think, I don't drink coffee, but I think tea and coffee making facilities should be standard in all rooms. And I don't mean just an instant coffee. There should be, you know, not an inexpensive little coffee machine here. So if Mark wanted to make himself a drink, he could. That should be standard in all rooms. In all hotels over all over the world, really. So it does surprise me sometimes when I go to rooms and there isn't tea and coffee making facilities. The fact that the minibar is empty as well, that is a little bit of a bugbear. We don't use stuff in the minibar, but what if we were guests that did use stuff in the minibar? Then we have to cool down, we have to get it filled and all that type of stuff, when really it should already be in there. And it's your choice whether you want to use the minibar or not. Most people don't because it's extortionate prices, but again, it should be standard. If there is a minibar, it should be standard that it should be full. But I think those are my two real bugbears, I think, the minibar and the tea and coffee making facilities, and I think that should be standard. Just because Mark and I don't partake in those things doesn't mean that anybody else wouldn't who wanted to come and stay at the Radisson Blu. So I also just wanted to show you that there is a room service menu. So should you decide that, you know, you've got here late, you're too tired, you don't want to do anything or whatever, you can use the room service
Let me
menu.
zoom in. Now we have eaten here before and the food is actually very good in the Radisson. The breakfast here as well, which we have inclusive in our hotel room rate, is excellent. The breakfast at the Radisson is very, very good. I definitely recommend it. So those are plus points. Going on to Kelly's point, I slightly disagree. I do like the smell of a new room because to me it means it has been at least cleaned. If not, it's brand new. So for me, I would differ on that, but everybody's different. Kelly and I, although we're together, we do have opposing tastes. So I think it's a good in a way of doing these vlogs, because it shows some people will follow Kelly's things, some will follow mine. With the coffee making facilities, I can see what Kelly's saying. I think the Radisson would argue the case that they have supplied it, which they have. I've showed you that. So there is instant coffee here, and that will be the Radisson's argument. However, I do take what Kelly's saying. Why have them just for superior rooms? That being said, the Radisson do say to us that on every other floor there is a free coffee making machine. They actually have an espresso machine on the second floor.
That was in the, we don't know, we haven't been to see yet. But if you watch one of our earlier vlogs, they upgraded us, I think. But I can't remember. I mean, we booked a standard room, so when we walked into the room, we thought it was standard. But if now when we've checked in, she's saying that this is a standard room. So if this is a standard room, it's very, very different to the other standard room that we stayed in before. So now when I've been in this room, in my mind, I think, oh, maybe they just upgraded us in our other video. But in our other video, we had like a full mini bar, and we had certain things that were free in the mini bar, and they had tea and coffee making facilities that were free by the lifts. Now, when we checked in before, I do remember him saying that it was on every other floor. We are on one of the floors, we're on the second floor, and the last time when we came, we were on the 7th floor. But I'm wondering whether our key card, because you have to use the key card to use the lift, and whether it will allow us to go to the next floor to check out to see whether they have the tea and coffee making facilities. Just a quick note on the room service. There is a €7 charge for the service for not each item that's delivered, but for each delivery. So like if you decided to have breakfast, it'd be €7 charge in your room. Then if you decide to have lunch, it'd be another €7 charge, and so on. And on it goes. Yeah.
Right, let me have a little quick scan of the room before we sign off, so you can see it in its full glory. So like I said, it's a relatively smallish room, but it's quite nice. I like the fact that it is clean.
Yeah.
And it's new. You can smell the newness, as I said. If you had smelly vision, you'll be able to smell that really nice pine wooded smell. The other issue is as well, they did, when I signed and left a deposit, they did say that if you're caught smoking, or they believe you've been smoking, they will charge you €150. So for those smokers, we don't smoke, but if you are a smoker, just beware of that. Don't smoke in the room. We can't smoke in the room. Anyway, that's the room. It was a pretty quick vlog because it's a pretty small room, but we shall say goodbye for now. If you like our channel, as we say, please subscribe.
And please give us a thumbs up if you like our videos, and wait for our next instalment of Brussels.
Excellent. All right, then we will see you soon. Bye.
Bye for now.